Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
Ninetailedbrush.
And today we're going to be reacting to Iron Man 2. So we just watched Iron Man 1 last week. I know Hulk comes before technically, but they also recast Hulk. It was a whole kind of thing, so let me know if you guys still want us to react to it, and we'll do it as like an extra reaction video. But I figured we could go ahead with Iron Man 2, because I wasn't sure what the fans thought about Hulk. Because at the time they didn't really know they were doing the MCU, so it's not like...
Oh, okay.
I mean, it is related. It's in this weird twilight, or maybe I'm just understanding it wrong. Anyway, you guys do want us to watch Hulk, obviously let us know. We'll go back and watch Hulk. We'll do it as an extra. But I wasn't sure whether to include it in the MCU like binge watch or not, so just let us know. But today we're going to be watching Iron Man 2. We just watched Iron Man last week. That was kind of your first real dipping your toe into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thoughts? Anything you're excited to see going into the sequel to Iron Man?
Honestly, just more Tony Stark.
and him and Pepper,
yeah,
right? Because their romance wasn't
yeah.
really anything. Which I actually liked. I liked that they did that.
Yeah, I like that it was, you can start to see it kind of blossoming, or whatever you want to call it, because before he's kind of just, all over the place, but...
the full-length reaction for this one is going to obviously be up on Patreon, as well as next week's reaction, which is Thor. And then, like I said, let me know about the Hulk thing. We'll throw that on top if you guys want us to. And, yeah, I have only actually seen this movie once, and long time ago, so I'm kind of excited to watch this movie as well.
Okay.
But yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Oh yeah, he also told the world that he's Iron Man, so how's that gonna...
Yeah, I'm just interested on what his plans are now,
Yeah.
Now that you're,
Because that was clearly an impulsive decision. So it's like, well...
He's kind of like a superhero out in the spotlight now.
Yeah.
Said that should be you or something.
Yeah.
Oh, so he worked with his
dad
father
to design the arc reactor.
Yeah, the big one?
Yeah. Oh, also a cool little detail. You know the driver, Happy? The big guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the director, Jon Favreau.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which is cool.
So I'm assuming he's trying to create...
something.
Well, I'm assuming it's the another arc reactor, whatever. Like a smaller one. Now, it said right there that he was stabilizing East and West relations. Is that stuff that happened that we didn't see?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. So that's like after.
I may have to mute some of this AC/DC, but it's sick nonetheless.
Oh, is he going in for like a stadium drop or something?
Freaking dancers in the background.
Well, he's still Tony Stark, so...
I'm not saying that the world is enjoying its longest period of uninterrupted peace.
He's just implying it.
I'm not saying that Uncle Sam can kick back on a lawn chair, sipping on an iced tea, because I haven't come across anyone who's man enough to go toe-to-toe with me at my best day. It's about what we choose to leave behind for future generations, and that's why for the next year, and for the first time since 1974, the best and brightest men and women of nations and corporations the world over will pool their resources, share their collective vision to leave behind a brighter future. Please welcome my father, Howard.
That's cool.
Year long? That's crazy.
Oh, is that
That's the
guy?
director, yeah,
Okay.
Jon Favreau.
Yeah, it's a high-tech prosthesis. That's actually the most apt description I can make. The well-being.
Priority is to get the Iron Man weapon turned over to the people.
Yeah, but then it can get taken advantage
Yes.
of, you know?
I am Iron Man. Can't have it.
Look, I'm no expert.
In prostitution, of course not. You're a senator. Come on.
Our current primary weapons contractor.
Let the record reflect that I observed Mr. Hammer entering the chamber, and I am wondering if and when any.
Oh,
I may well not be an expert, but you know who was the expert? Your dad, Howard Stark. Really a father to us all. We all know why we're here. In the last 6 months, Anthony Stark has created a sword with untold possibilities, and yet he insists it's a shield. He asks us to trust him. Thank you. God bless Iron Man. God bless America.
I mean,
It's a fair concern.
Mr. Hammer, would you make
Kind
it
of.
all right to invite-
Let's move on. I drop it.
so he's the
He's the lieutenant from the last movie. Yeah.
Weapon.
In detail.
I understand. A lot of things have changed today.
You
so
do
if you could
understand
just
that
read-
reading a single
Yeah.
paragraph out of context
Yeah.
does not reflect the sum
Just
of
read it,
my mind.
Colonel. I do. Thank you.
As he does not operate within any definable branch of government, Iron Man presents a potential threat to the security of both the nation, existing chain of command. I'm not a joiner, but I'll consider Intelligence suggests that the devices seen in these photos are in fact attempts at making manned copies of Mr. Stark's suit. I believe that's North Korea. Canadian threat here. Is that Justin Hammer?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd say most countries 5-10 years away. Our industry is 20.
I'd like to point out that that test pilot.
I have successfully privatized world peace.
Well, that's all.
I mean, look, if the government didn't have an agenda, which they clearly do, maybe they'd have a point.
Yeah. He's getting a little.
He's getting cocky.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's like, look, just because he put on a suit doesn't mean he's perfect yet. Like, he
No,
clearly,
of course.
he's still growing as a person.
No, yeah. He's not
So
the hero, right? He's still got a ways to go. I mean, because look at where it was before.
We are up to 80 ounces a day.
Oh, is that the poisoning?
Something.
Right? Yikes, dude.
24%. Man's suit is accelerating your condition.
So it's like blood. It's like going into his bloodstream or something?
Yep.
Core has been depleted. No element that none can serve as a viable.
And that's poisoning his bloodstream.
Ah, okay.
You are running out of both time and options.
You know, there's only about 8,011 things that I to talk to you about. Oh, is your ego going crazy?
Yeah, it might
Oof.
be, yeah.
We have already awarded contracts to the wind farm people.
Don't say wind farm,
And
I'm
to
already
the
feeling
plastic
bad.
plantation tree, which was your idea, by the way, because people are on payroll,
Everything was
and
my
you won't
idea.
make a
I don't
decision.
care about the
I
liberal
can't-
agenda anymore. I hereby irrevocably appoint you chairman and CEO of Stark Industries effective immediately.
Well, okay then.
He always casually makes these like giant decisions.
Trying to figure out who a worthy successor would be. And then I realized it's you. It's always been you. Take it. Just take it. Don't think, drink it.
Oh.
The only time I will ask
Do you recognize
Yeah,
that
yeah,
person?
yeah.
Can you give her a lesson? She's orders.
she is from legal.
She's fluent in French, Italian, Russian.
No one speaks Latin. It's a dead language.
Everything that I
Rule number 1, never take your eye off.
Ooh.
You did? Yeah. Looks like a TKO to me.
Will that be all, Mr. Stark? Yes. That will be all.
Except for your insane skills.
Now, I know that she is like Black Widow or whatever like that.
Yeah, maybe.
So
I'm not confirming or denying anything.
I just know. I already know. I've seen stuff. So.
Perfect. I'll be there at 11. This is sauce.
Nice.
Freaking Elon's in the movie. The real Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yes, Roughly. BTW, big story. The new CEO of Stark Industries.
I
Congratulations.
know. My editor will kill me if I don't know.
Dude.
Great.
I feel like he's kind of. It looks like he's doing all this because, you know.
He has nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Happy? He's running outside. Okay, get him. I need help right away.
My gosh.
These guys go so crazy. I mean, it's probably easier than flying an Iron Man suit, but still.
I mean, he hasn't practiced this. Oh, that's a dude.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw the.
Because he was going to the
thing,
race, yeah.
Oh, he has. Does he have a suit on? Oh. Snap. Oh. God.
Shh.
Is that a suit?
He's got maybe.
It's all compact. What?
Go. Come on. Oh my gosh. Shh.
Oh. Oh. A good thing none of those cars landed on him.
Shh.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, nice. Dude, careful.
Guys. Poor Pepper.
Holy. Oh my gosh.
One of the coolest Iron Man suit-ups ever.
Dang.
Oof. He's stable.
Yeah, that was a working arc reactor, dude.
Yeah.
If you could make God bleed, the people will cease to believe you. Hey, Tony. Lay him in the chest. Painful way to die.
But I mean, in a weird way, Tony wasn't responsible. It's not
No, of course.
him.
Did you just make that?
Where do you think Avengers are?
3 hours? Something in the potatoes. Ah.
It's C4, I think. Oof. Oof. Oh.
Ah. Oh, okay. Of course. The hammer dude.
Well, absolutely.
He's a human being. Thank you.
I love how sleazy Justin Hammer is. He's great.
You and me, we're a little alike in a lot of ways. The only difference between you and
You know what I'm saying?
Very good, man.
Very good, man.
Very good.
Hey, huh? A bird. You want a bird?
My bird.
I can get you a bird and get you 10 birds.
My bird.
All right. Well, I feel so bad for Pepper. Like, I mean, it's partly Tony's fault too because he's not giving her all the information, but like she has to clean up all of these messes, and I feel so bad.
Yeah.
His son Ivan, who is also a physicist, was convicted of selling Soviet-era weapons-grade plutonium to Pakistan and served 15
Whoa.
years in Copious prison. No further records exist.
How about the high-tech crossword puzzle on your neck?
Programs. What are you looking at?
He knows.
You want to do this whole lone gunslinger act, and it's unnecessary. You don't have to do this alone. Cryptic passcodes, get some of those. Cryptic passcodes, Jack. Never mind. Stuff.
Oi, soft.
Sorry?
Soft weird shit.
You really blasted in past the firewall there.
Yeah, he's like Tony Stark good.
Let me show you what you're going to be working for. 125.7 million a pop. So oh gosh. I want to make Iron Man look like an antique. I want to go to that Stark Expo and take a dump in Tony's front yard. You know what I'm talking about?
I can do that.
Yeah.
Well, now this is a little unfortunate because he's got a lot of money backing him now. Dude, 89%.
Yes.
If this was your last birthday party you were going to have, how would you celebrate it?
Do whatever I wanted to do. Do whatever I wanted to do.
That's a dangerous line going to Tony.
Yeah.
Sir, I personally guarantee that within 24 hours, Iron Man will be back on the roads.
It's just like all these. It's just a series of unfortunate events, really, is what it is. You know.
Well, it's just no one knows what he's going through, and he
Yeah.
doesn't want to tell anyone.
And so then there's all these
now-
responsibilities that he's ignoring, which are legitimate.
She's right. The party's over. Then again, the party was over for me like an hour and a half ago. The after party starts at 15 minutes.
Tony, no.
Everybody, Robert doesn't like it.
Oh my! Careful, dude. Oh snap!
I'm only going to say this once. Get out.
Give me a fat beat to beat my biceps.
I told you to shut it down.
Ugh.
Holy crap, dude! Oh my gosh, dude! Goodness. Oh my goodness, dude. Gosh, dude. Oh, taking it.
Yep. I mean, you can't blame.
No, of
I don't blame
course
Rhodey at
not.
all. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, like, even though Tony is in a bad spot right now, it's like,
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to exit the building.
Where's the staff here? That's not looking so good.
hey.
Prove it, but I don't think we should hold it for too much longer.
You're fired.
Up to you.
Tony, what's your meet Agent Romanoff? Hi.
I'm a shield shadow. Once we knew you were ill, I was tasked you by Director Fury.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
But no, he took it? You're Iron Man and he just took it?
Yeah.
The little brother walked it? What do you want from me? What do we want from you? No, what do you Yeah, Joe. I'm trying to get you back to work. A couple boxes of that'll be right as rain.
It's not a cure, just a basic symptoms.
Is that a helmet? Doesn't look like a helmet to me. How are you supposed to get a head in there? Jack, could you put your head in there? Try to put your head in there. Try to put your head in there. See, he can't put his head in there. I like you. I got you the bird. You said no problem. That's what you said to me. You said no problem. You rock my world, Ivan.
You don't have to
Unless-
deal with like having
Loss of manpower. It's actually probably better.
It is, and you don't have to take the time to train them, right?
Unless Rhodey beat them to it.
It's true.
Sir, I don't believe that they exposed Carl. The world needs to see this fast. We've got to make this happen. Yes, General. But
That's the problem with like involving the government or other systems is that Rhodey can have good intentions. Even his general or all the people around him can have good intentions, but once you put something in the system, you lose agency.
Yeah, and like, that's what happens with a lot of things. It's like
Yes.
a lot of times it's the higher up people, and you have really no choice. Otherwise, you lose basically your livelihood.
Yeah.
And you have to do what they say, and so it's kind of just unfortunate a lot of times when the system does get involved and you're forced to do things that you don't necessarily believe in. And
Well, because also it's almost just math. When you have that many people involved in something, somebody is going to have ulterior motives, or somebody's going to want to do something. Like, it's just, you involve 1,000 people, one of them's going to be rotten at some point. But
it's on to something big. Something so big that it was going to make the nuclear reactor look like a AAA battery. Your father found out, he had him deported. The Russians found out he couldn't deliver. He shipped his ass off to Siberia, and he spent the next 20 years in a vodka-fueled rage. You told me I hadn't tried everything. What do you mean I haven't tried everything? What haven't I tried? He said that you were the only person with the means and knowledge to finish what he started. What do you remember about your dad, huh? He was cold. He was calculating. He never told me he loved me. He never even told me he liked me. So it's a little tough for me to digest. You're telling me he said the whole future was riding on me and he's passing it down. I don't get that. What's this? Okay, you're good, right? You got this, right? Joshua will remain a floater at Stark with the cover intact, and you remember Agent Coulson.
well, it's cool seeing. I mean, you're starting to see the cinematic universe, which had never been done before, like come together. It's like even just Agent Coulson and different things like that.
I've been authorized by Director Fury to use any means necessary to keep we're playing games. I will tase you and watch Super Nanny while you drool into the car.
M24 shotgun, pump action, 5-round magazine. You know what? You're not a hunter. M2000. You make something better than waffles. Beautiful. But I can add a Milcor 40 millimeter grenade launcher, tear gas, smoke. This is an M134 62 minigun, 6 individual barrels, the torso. Okay.
Hard crowd.
This is a book that would make Ulysses look like he was reading a Quran. I would read it to you. I call it the ex-wife. I think I'll take it. Which one?
all of it.
Yep.
Even
Good
though,
luck sticking it in the suit.
Even though I don't like Hammer as a character, I freaking love the way how he acts. It's so good. Oh, it's a little
model of the.
Everything
Oh, it's like
is
a
achievable through
old
technology.
video.
Better living? I'm Howard Stark, and everything you'll need in the future can be found right here. So, from all of us at Stark Industries, I would like to personally. Where's your mother? Maria! Come on, go. So, from all of us at Stark Industries, I'd like to personally show you my ass. Tony, you're too young to understand this right now, so I thought I would put it on film for you. This is the key to the future. I'm limited by the technology of my time. What is and always will be my greatest creation is you.
Isn't that awesome?
That changes my depiction of what I had of him, kind of.
Of Howard Stark, yeah.
Yeah, I thought for sure he was more like that.
Yeah, I just want to try to make good time with this. This is crazy. It's like a first. Do you know how short life is?
Let me just stop you right here, okay? Because if you say I one more time, I'm gonna actually hurl something at your head, I think. People are relying on you to be Iron Man, and you disappeared, and all I'm doing is putting out your fires and taking the heat for it.
I lost both the kids in the divorce. Nothing.
I'm surprised you can keep your mouth shut.
You are mind-blowing to listen to this. How do you do it? You just tear things up. You're a triple imposter. I've never seen it. You're good.
What the? Wait. Did he figure out something about
Maybe.
the source of energy that his dad maybe wanted to?
How many buildings are there? Am I to include the Belgian waffle stands? Rhetorical, just show me. What does that look like to you, Jarvis? Not unlike an atom.
Oh, what?
Thickness. Where's the footpaths? Get rid of it. What is it you're trying to achieve, sir? Where's the landscape?
One that his father discovered, but he couldn't.
He looked at every element, right?
The proposed element should serve as a viable replacement.
Oh.
What's this doing here?
Oh.
That's it. Lift the coil. Go. Go. Put your knees. There you go. Drop it.
That was Captain America shield or something, right?
Something.
Looked like that. Oh my gosh, dude, that's so dangerous.
Huh.
Congratulations. You have created new element. I can make salute. You can make salute? What do you mean make salute? What the hell does that mean, Ivan? This is not what we agreed. Suits and then you promised me 12. Yeah. The shoes. Take your shoes.
It's a little petty.
Yeah.
How's that make you feel? You feel bad? Because that's how I feel.
You'll give me suits. That was our deal.
And you did not deliver. I don't know if you're a genius or a fraud. I don't know what you are.
I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna go to the expo. Maybe I'll even get laid. See these guys? They're your babysitters. They are not to be trifled with. When I get back, we're gonna renegotiate the terms of our agreement.
You gotta love this guy. This guy deserves a spin-off movie.
Dang, those moves, not gonna lie.
Regardless, it was an impressive innovation, one that grabbed headlines the world over. But today, my friends, the press is faced with quite a different problem. They are about to run out of ink. The Hammer Show!
Oh, dude, those two look pretty dope.
The problem with drones, though, always is like, gotta make sure you can, control them.
That's true.
It's always the over, Yeah.
Yep.
Because, he's the one that made them, right? Shoot. Okay, stop acting like you actually made it. Come on now. Stuck some guns on it.
Does look kind of sick though.
No, yeah.
He's allowed to crash his own party.
You got trouble. Come on, left. All these people are engaged. We gotta get them out of here. You gotta trust me for the next 5 minutes. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, holy.
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm not doing that. That's not me. Just take it outside.
Good thing they were focusing
You gotta
on
watch out for
him,
the
yeah.
glass, man.
Still, it's better than slaughtering the crowd. Yeah, cool.
Collateral.
You now.
Yes, I do. In fact, if your guy hadn't showed up, this wouldn't be happening. So please now, go away. Thank you.
Yeah, you wouldn't have
That's
lost
not
control?
true.
Like, what are you talking about?
I need NYPD,
No,
please.
no, honey. Don't call that
Okay,
authorities.
right away. Step aside. Step aside.
Dude. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh crap. Dude. All the collateral damage and
Yep.
people are gonna be like,
And all of it benefits him because they'll somehow blame it on Iron Man, right? I mean,
crap. Are they gonna like think it's Iron Man? Dude. Nice.
Get it back to the expo. Got it.
Hey, what? Like, it was explosive bullets. Like,
speaking of moves.
oh, nice. Nice.
Get Black Widow owning them. Oh,
Holy crap.
Very much. Get your brother off.
Well done with the new chess piece. I'm reading significantly higher up, and your vitals all look promising.
Yes, for the moment I'm not dying.
You're not dying. Did you say you're dying?
You? No, I'm not. Not anymore.
What's going on?
I was going to tell
Looks like the fight's coming to you.
Pepper.
Yeah, those the marine drones are flying in now.
Tell me, look. I'm sorry. Okay? Don't. No, I should have trusted you. I'm the one who put you in this position. Forgive me. No, it's your fault. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. That's all I wanted to hear.
guys.
It's like they're arguing a strategy in a video game. Oh dang, they all showed up. Oh, that's not good. Boy. Holy.
I think you should leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boss, I can only use it once.
Yeah.
Okay, well, understandable.
Oh, this ain't not me, I got something special for this guy. I'm gonna bust this bunker with the expo. Camera check.
Oh, nice try.
I like how you see some of the same weapons too. Stay out of the water.
The hard part is like that the whips can like shred their armor a bit. It's not like the bullets, you know, where
Yeah.
it keeps bouncing off.
This is your idea?
Oh, they're gonna do that thing.
Yeah.
What about any of the drones that like died out there? You know.
Well, I think they evacuated most of the area.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
okay.
she said she was gonna stay.
Still, like.
Oh my god, I can't take this anymore.
You can't.
I can't take this.
What are you looking at me?
My body really cannot handle the stress. I never know if you're gonna.
You don't have to make any excuses.
I'm not making any
Well,
excuses.
you actually were just making excuses.
No, I
but you
wasn't
don't
making
have
any
to.
excuses. I'm very justified.
You deserve better.
Thank you for understanding.
Yeah. Let's talk clean up.
I'll handle the transition a little bit.
Okay. What about the press? Because you only had a job for a week.
I think it was. Two seals fighting over a grape.
Shoot.
I had just quit. You're actually
You don't have to do that. The roof.
True.
I thought we were on one branch. That's the last one. And so I'm gonna have to hang on to your suit for a minute, okay?
Not okay. Not okay with that.
Wasn't the question.
I don't want you looking at that. I'm trying to do right by Pepper. I'm in a stable-ish relationship, which leads us to believe at this juncture we'd only like to use you as a consultant. Then again, I will waive my customary retainer in exchange for a small favor. Rhodey and I are being honored in Washington.
That's right.
Where are we now? Oh. Okay, this is what they were talking about. Oh.
Recognize that?
Yeah, that's a Thor's hammer or something?
Yep.
I'm assuming?
Yep. And
Wait,
guess
does
what?
Thor have a movie by himself? Or, oh yeah, he had the Ragnarok thing or something?
Before, the next movie we're watching is Thor 1. Ragnarok's Thor 3.
Oh. 3?
Yeah.
3? Oh, okay, well, never mind. I'm trolling.
Clearly, we got to do the watches of the MCU. But yeah, that's a tease of the next movie that we're going to be watching.
Okay.
Thoughts? I honestly enjoyed it myself because I haven't, like I said, I haven't only watched it once.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I
I
liked
like
it.
it, especially for a sequel. You know, a lot of times I feel like, you know, that you always run the risk of having like a sort of like cash grab thing, especially when the first movie does well, and then also the whole, you know, once the first thing is like the most unique, and then obviously the second you kind of want to outdo yourself.
Yeah,
and it can get a
yeah,
little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like that was good for a sequel. I really liked it. I'm glad that we got a little more into his past with his dad a little bit more.
I really liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it adds a bit more character, not only to their family in general, but just to him.
Tony.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that almost in a way, like they didn't even, like they focused on the villain, but not really, which I kind of liked actually.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like how, you know, Whiplash, which I think the name is the name of the comic villain. He was almost like a driving force for Tony, as opposed to, you know, a lot of times it'll be like, oh, the villain and here's their character and personality, which he had, but it was less of like a villain versus hero, as more of like this villain is the catalyst for the hero's
Tony's
change,
development,
and
yeah.
I really liked that.
I did like that. I did like you know, that they gave was Ivan was his name?
Yeah.
Or Whiplash or whatever. I do like that they gave him, you know, some sort of context of like where he kind of came from, but they didn't delve too deep into it and try to make him like super relatable or anything like that. They're like, okay, here's the villain motive, right? And so you understand, okay, but he's still bad, you know?
Yeah, and they didn't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really like how they developed him and Pepper's relationship.
Yes. It's really, they have a very good like chemistry.
But it's such a good movie move for them not to kiss. Like, I think that's something that no other director would do besides Favreau.
Yeah.
that they nailed perfectly.
That was Well, I mean, you mean at the
End of the last movie, but to this movie, like at like that arc of like they're kind of on and off, maybe, but it felt like more realistic the way they did it, and I liked that.
That's true. They did give them a lot more time.
Yeah,
So that's cool. Yeah.
I got to see Black Widow.
Yeah. Like, is there
I
a
was
movie
hoping,
of...
I was hoping you didn't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've seen like a lot of the
Yeah,
characters, you know, like so I
yeah.
kind of know like who people are.
So
I just don't know about them.
But yeah, I mean, her movie's coming out in like a month.
Oh, okay.
But she shows up in a lot of other, even not just Avengers movies. So you'll see her around.
Okay.
She doesn't have a solo movie till, like I said, in a month, which we'll probably be watching too. Me and Nick will probably watch it. But yeah, she will be there.
But do people kind of already know about her? Like how?
Yeah,
or she's just kind of.
You'll find out
or?
more. I don't want to
Okay.
say too much. She's not just around. You find out about her for sure. Yeah. No, she's one of my favorite characters. But yeah, we got Rhodey.
Yeah.
With maybe War Machine. Something.
Yeah, so that I think that's cool. Like
do too.
their whole relationship thing is cool too. I like how we do see that other side of just the government side of things, right?
Yeah.
And how that can get a little bit controlled, right?
Yeah.
Controlling stuff, and I just like seeing the different elements because that's just how the world is, kind of, and. One of those things, like, I feel like a lot of times you would have, like, the military and, portrayed as, particularly evil, I guess you would say. Mm-hmm. A little more so than how it actually is. And I do like seeing that we have a friend in the military.
Well, they did, like, a gray area, which I actually think is the best way to do it, where it's like, look, the entire organization isn't evil, but there's always going to be people in power who want just power, and they're there because they want power, not because they want to do the right thing. But that still doesn't mean that the entire organization is moot just because people who like power want to use power. Like, that's always going to happen. That's been happening since the beginning of time.
Yeah, that happens everywhere.
And I still like that there can be good people in those organizations.
Yeah, and it's just like, also, it's not necessarily like, you can still have just the theory of being controlled in that sort of like what do you say system just poses a threat, right? Because someone who is corrupt could maneuver you to do things that are selfishly motivated or whatever, like here it wasn't, we didn't see any direct I don't know, evil plots by the military or anything like that. It was kind of just, whatever.
I feel like it was more the government, too, than the military. It was kind of the government using the military.
But, it's just, whatever. I just like seeing that there's, like, another side to things and stuff.
Yeah, I completely agree. But, thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, if you guys want to go support us, you can go check out the Patreon. Like I said, Thor is going to be up there. Let us know about Hulk. We can go back and watch that as like an extra thing. Totally down to do that. I just wasn't sure. You guys let us know. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this Marvel watch through, and we will see you all next week.